In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 MLB games happening on August 24th, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Colorado Rockies versus Pittsburgh Pirates. Just when it felt like Colorado might finally offer a little value, the club slid right back into its familiar rut, showing why it owns one of the ugliest records in recent memory. I won't put money behind a pitcher making his big league debut, especially one who doesn't crack his own organization's top 30 prospect list. And that's the exact situation for McCade Brown this afternoon. On the other side stands Paul Skeens, already pitching like an ace with a 1.81 earned run average and a .193 opponent's average in 74.2 home innings. The difference between these arms and these teams is hard to miss. As our first pick for this matchup, the Pittsburgh Pirates to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. There's no big league book on Brown yet, so we have no clue how he'll handle the nerves that come with a debut. Skeens, by contrast, is locked in, riding a 7-start stretch with a 3-2 record, a 2.84 earned run average, and a tidy 1.08 WHIP over 38 frames. Both offenses struggle when it matters most. Colorado sits 25th with a .686 OPS with runners in scoring position, while Pittsburgh is 29th at .675. With an ace on the mound and 2 sputtering lineups, this looks like a low-scoring affair. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. St. Louis Cardinals versus Tampa Bay Rays. Sunday afternoon brings the Cardinals and Rays together for the series finale at George M. Steinbrenner Field, where both clubs will try to head into the new week on a high note. The matchup features 2 right-handers with contrasting resumes and plenty of weather-aided carry expected once the sun gets high. When you stack the 2 starters side by side, the edge tilts toward Tampa. Ryan Pepiot has settled in nicely at home, piecing together a 5-4 mark with a tidy 3.46 earned run average. His strikeout clip is a real separator, 146 punchouts in 145 frames, which keeps traffic to a minimum. Matthew Liberatore's road earned run average looks fine on paper, yet the results haven't followed. He's just 2-5 in a dozen away outings and doesn't miss nearly as many bats, logging only 93 strikeouts over 122 innings. Add in St. Louis's 8 games under .500 road record and a forecast that should help hard contact travel, and the path to a Rays victory feels clear. As our first pick for this matchup, the Tampa Bay Rays money line is our full game side pick. Totals bettors have cashed 2 straight overs to start this set, and the ingredients for another high score remain in the pot. Pepiot's lone blemish is the occasional long ball. He's surrendered 17 homers in 13 home starts, so the Cardinals should get their swings in. Tampa Bay has sailed past the number in 3 of Pepiot's last 5 turns and in 4 consecutive games overall, while St. Louis has cleared the total in 4 of its last 5. With both lineups showing pop and the ball likely to carry, there's little reason to expect a sudden pitcher's duel. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Mets versus Atlanta Braves. Sunday's matinee in Atlanta closes out the 3-game clash between the Mets and Braves. New York rolls in at 68-60, good for second place in the East, and tries to keep its recent surge alive on hostile turf. The visitors have taken 5 of their last 7, and left-hander David Peterson has been a key piece of that upswing, carrying a 3.18 earned run average and 1.24 WHIP into this start. He's also held the current Atlanta roster to a .238 average across 122 at-bats while piling up 33 strikeouts. Bryce Elder has gone the opposite direction. The righty has been tagged for 25 hits and 17 earned runs over his last 24 1/3 frames, and his work at Truist Park has been rough. 53 1/3 innings, a 7.43 earned run average, and a .327 batting mark against. As our first pick for this matchup, the New York Mets money line is our full game side pick. Despite capable arms on both sides, these battles have turned into track meets lately, with 6 of the last 7 meetings flying past the total and 30 runs already on the board through the first 2 games of this series. New York has seen the overhit in 6 of its last 10 while giving up 5.5 runs per outing in that window. Atlanta's trend is similar, 6 overs in its last 10 and at least 9 runs allowed in 4 of the past 5 home dates. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Houston Astros versus Baltimore Orioles. Houston carries a 71-58 record into Sunday's finale at Camden Yards, aiming to seal a series victory over a 59-69 Baltimore squad that's still searching for traction in the American League playoff race. I get that the Astros have looked like the stronger club through the first 3 games, yet the Orioles appear to hold the upper hand on the mound this time. That edge hasn't really surfaced earlier in the set, and Houston has been playing with a little extra fire after Baltimore roughed them up last week. Even so, I'm banking on the Orioles to grab a face-saving win before everyone packs up for the next stop. As our first pick for this matchup, the Baltimore Orioles money line is our full game side pick. Houston comes in averaging a solid clip of runs overall, including 4.48 per contest on the road. The Astros hit .256 when they see a lefty, but they'll be staring down a starter who has allowed only 2 runs across his last 3 home outings. Baltimore averages 4.34 runs a night, nearly 5 when they're in their own yard, and the Orioles post a .246 mark against right-handed pitching while drawing a hurler who's been tagged for 15 runs in his last 3 road trips. Given those trends, it's tough to envision either lineup breaking the game wide open. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Washington Nationals versus Philadelphia Phillies. Citizens Bank Park hosts the finale of this 3-game set as Washington and Philadelphia square off under the Sunday sun in South Philly. The Nationals stole the opener thanks to a late miscue by JT Realmuto, yet that lone bright spot doesn't change the big picture. Washington still occupies the NL East basement, and Jake Irvin's home run issues make it hard to trust him against a Phillies lineup that can put up crooked numbers in a hurry. Ranger Suarez, meanwhile, shook off a rough patch by blanking Seattle his last time out and has a solid track record versus the Nats. All signs point to the hosts wrapping things up on a winning note. As our first pick for this matchup, the Philadelphia Phillies to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Totals bettors have cashed plenty lately, and this matchup sets up for more fireworks. Washington's last 5 contests show a 2-0-3 lean to the over, while Philadelphia sports a 4-0-0-1 mark in the same span. The Phillies should do heavy lifting against Irvin, who struggles to keep the ball in the yard, and Suarez's solid record doesn't mean he's immune to giving up a few runs. With both lineups eager to swing, another high-scoring afternoon feels like the play. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.